2015, I was diagnosed with adult ADD, and they gave me Adderall. Been basically on it since 2015, some breaks here and there.
Yes, I think you have ADD, but it's not simple, take Adderall and you're all better.
Yes.
It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Hallelujah.
Okay, I knew it. She was just waiting.
I'm trying to bite my tongue, but I said hallelujah. There's other things we got to support.
Dave Annable is an extremely successful American actor.
He is most famous for his roles in the television drama Brothers and Sisters,
the NBC medical drama Heartbeat,
and as Neil on the spy series Special Ops Lioness.
I just hate my phone, and I hate that it's constantly going off. So what I do is I just go like this. In today's world, that doesn't hold up, you know? Like, you can't normalize a bad texter, you know, like where I won't text somebody back. You know, they text, I'm like, oh, I'm with you, and then I'll text them later, then, it's not the right time, and then it just keeps getting, you know, punting.
Yeah, but if you have boundaries around it, you teach people how to treat you by what you tolerate and how you communicate. And so if you're always getting back to people and they think you're rude if you don't, well, you've taught them that they can manipulate you with guilt. And one great exercise is every day you are making your brain better or you are making it worse. Stay with us to learn how you can change your brain for the better every day. There are days when I need to be at my best, whether it's back-to-back clinic sessions, long writing days, or just keeping up with life. That's when I take Peak Energy from BrainMD. It gives me clean, steady energy without jitters or crashes. And I'm not the only one who loves it. It just won a 2025 Nexty Award, beating over 500 other supplements. If you want real energy that lasts, check it out at brainmd.com and use the code podcast20 for 20% off. Well, welcome to an incredible episode of Change Your Brain. Every day, we're going to do family scans today. And I'm with two really incredible actors and parents, Dave and Odette Annable. And you're going to like this episode. Stay with us. When I first started doing scans, loved it, just got obsessed with looking at people's brains. And I was seeing this couple who hated each other. And like whenever they would come in, they sat on the opposite end. I had two couches in my office of each couch, which is a bad sign. Like you guys are close.
Right. Ridiculous.
And after about 3 months, I knew I wasn't going to be effective. I mean, you know these things intuitively, but I am persistent. I used to think that was a good trait of mine until I realized stalkers are persistent. I'm like, maybe it's not a good trait. Funny. And at the end of 9 months, I realized they're on my schedule and my stomach hurts. And I'm in the shower, I'm getting ready to go to work. And I'm like, today I'm going to tell them to get divorced.
Wow.
Because it's not helpful for children to be raised with people who hate each other.
Yeah.
And then, but I grew up Roman Catholic, like not kidding Catholic. And the voice, those of us that grew up Catholic have a voice in our head. Really, because you're not a good enough therapist, you're going to damn their eternal souls to hell. And I'm like, I'm calling my friend at the imaging center. I'm like, would you give me 2 scans for the price of one? Because I have this couple. And he goes, couple? What a great idea. He said, I've been married twice. I can't figure it out. Maybe we could do brainmatch.com.
Wow.
So,
well, we're here.
And they got dramatically better.
Really?
Because
fascinating.
she had an OCD brain and he had an ADD brain, and I balanced their brain. And I was in San Francisco last year. This was 34 years ago. They're still married. And they like each other and they don't see therapists.
We have a shot?
We've got a shot.
We've got a shot. Let's do this.
All right.
Better brain.
Better brain.
Better love.
Yeah,
there it is.
Makes sense.
You can see a marital therapist, so if nobody looks at your brain, how do they really help you if the hardware is the problem?
Yeah. And now you're going to be able to tell and let some things go.
I just feel like we focus so much on helping our body and eating right and doing the whole thing. It's got to be a whole body thing, but I forget about my brain. And now that's at the priority.
You will never again forget about your brain.
That's right.
All right. So, Dave,
Yes.
tell me your goals in being here.
Well, to stay married. No, I think that's part of it. But obviously, I'd like to really kind of look into the ADD part and finishing things that I want to do. And I feel like there's like a ceiling, that I keep just hitting my ceiling with, with my ADD or with lack of, real information going forward about how to help myself versus just medication. So I'm very excited to be here. See what we can.
You're taking medicine for ADD. Right?
Yes. I was taking in 2015, I was diagnosed with adult ADD and they gave me Adderall. And I've been basically on it since 2015, some breaks here and there. But, it was this last, literally 2 weeks ago where I was like, is there something else out there, or like a different drug because it felt like a lot and I wasn't really feeling like I was getting the benefits I think that it was there for, or maybe my body got used to it, you would know. So I just started trying Vyvanse like 4 days ago. Been great so far. I didn't take it today.
It's basically the same medicine. It's just a little bit of a different preparation. Sure. Yes, I think you have ADD.
Okay.
But it's not simple, take Adderall and you're all better.
Yes.
It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Feels like it.
Hallelujah.
Okay, I knew it. She was just waiting.
I'm trying to bite my tongue.
What did you say?
I said, hallelujah. There's other things we got to support for you, not just, medication.
Yeah. Or maybe I can tweak it a little bit. So when I reviewed the history, these were just some of the things I took away from it.
Okay.
So diagnosed, like you said, you had symptoms in childhood, distractibility, problems with executive function, chatter in your brain, and it interferes with focus and completion. Procrastination, unless you're really interested, like golf videos and all that.
Wow.
Lock in. Yes, I wrote that.
You take testosterone.
I
your
do.
level's too high. You sent me your labs. Thank you.
Okay. Yes.
And
Good.
you have to be very careful when your level's too high.
Okay, I just saw that,
Gets you all sorts of problems.
Okay. What are some of those?
Your
that would
empathy
be-
goes down.
Okay.
And your libido goes up. And you're more likely to make bad decisions. With it. So I think testosterone is essential. Too high is trouble.
Okay. Copy that.
So you've done lots of work on yourself. I love that.
Okay.
You're open-minded, but you also had Lyme disease. And there's something in your brain that looks like inflammation to me. And one of the things I want you to do is see Dr. Cornish. Dr. Cornish is our functional medicine doctor for the East Coast.
Okay. Oh, great.
She's on the board of the International Lyme
Oh,
Association.
how amazing. That's awesome.
Given that you had it, your brain's, yes, you have ADD, but it's also too busy. I would put it in a category of over-focused ADD, that you also have trouble shifting attention. It's not just paying attention.
Okay. Sure.
Let's see, vitamin D levels, fine. You take those. So I always think of people in these four big circles.
Okay.
It's like, okay, what's going on with your brain? How do you manage your mind? What are your relationships like? And why do you think you're on the planet? Like, what is your deepest sense of meaning and purpose? And when we go to the brain, I have this big idea. You want to keep your brain healthy. or rescue it, we have to prevent or treat the 11 major risk factors. And I was hunting for them.
Okay.
So I was reading yours. And Bright Minds is the acronym.
Okay. We like that.
B is for blood flow. And your ApoB, which is a measure of heart inflammation, is a little high. It's not terrible.
Okay.
You want to get it lower.
Okay. What are things? What
diet.
are some? Okay, diet.
We'll get there.
Okay. Does that mean I should retire right now at age 45? That's great.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No. Retirement and aging, it's like, are you in a job that requires new learning?
Yeah. I mean,
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you're an actor. You've got to turn into all different
Actually,
kinds.
saw you in Lioness.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh,
You were great.
thank you. I appreciate
love
it. Yeah.
that.
It's a fun
series.
show.
I love Zoe.
Oh, yeah.
and-
She's amazing.
They're
She's
all
really
incredible.
an amazing person, too. She's going to be very jealous that I'm here on this.
Inflammation was high. So there's becoming a pattern.
Okay. Hi.
We thought genes that ADD sort of ran on your mom's side of the family, but not your mom.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Have you ever had your genes tested? There are a couple of genes that I want you to test.
I have an extra chromosome.
And so does Charlie, actually.
So does Charlie.
We did do some genetic testing only to see where we line up with Charlie's genetics. And that's where they saw that there was, I actually have it might be in Charlie's chart. And Dave has the same exact one, an extra chromosome. I don't know.
What they were saying is they
remember
don't
which one
really
it was.
know what it does yet. And I said, love, because she doesn't have it.
Well, we didn't get any answers.
Warmth.
Basically, we were,
Yeah.
they gave us that information, but it didn't go any further than that.
Head trauma, played hockey. You had a concussion in high school. You also played college rugby. And there's some evidence on your scan. I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
All of it is mendable.
Okay.
If you do what I say.
Ooh, okay. The doc. I love it.
I'm
Odie,
so
can you
happy
put these
we're
headphones
here.
on, please?
I
for a little
couldn't be
bit?
happier until my scan comes up.
So let's see, you've had multiple surgeries. And why that's important, general anesthesia can actually be hard on your brain. Like, who knew?
I had no idea.
Heavy social drinking when you were younger, now 2 to 3 drinks, 2 to 3 times a week. One of the exercises that I love doing, it's like, all right, let's just be brutally honest. Why do you do it? And let's write all that down. And what would be the benefit to stop? And then we just look at the list. And usually once you see your brain, the benefits to stop outweigh the reasons to do it.
Sure.
But you have to understand why you do it.
Right.
So
Yeah, it makes sense.
that if we don't replace it, then you'll go back to
You go
it.
right back to it.
Sure. Right. Because the goal is your highest level of happiness and connection. And one of the exercises I love to do with my patients is called the one-page miracle. One piece of paper, write down what you want. Relationships, work, money, physical, emotional, spiritual health. What do you want? And then every day you just go, is my behavior getting me what I
Sure.
want?
Like getting closer to this or further away from it. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. And I want you to want to have a healthy brain because with a healthy brain, everything's better.
Everything's better.
Money's better, health is better, relationships are better. The one-page miracle is built specifically so you don't get burned out.
Yeah.
Right? People work too much,
Sure,
they
sure.
lose their family, and then they get burned out.
Right.
Spend all the time looking for money, or even all the time looking for relationships, and you don't. So it's balance. And one great exercise. The kids are how old?
9 and 2.
9 and 2. Is I have an exercise I love called special time. 15 minutes a day. Do something with your child that your child wants to do. And during that time, no commands, no questions, no directions. The level of bonding just goes way up.
Sure.
Because you can't be on your phone. They can't be on their phone. You can't be distracted. It's like, hey, it's my time for you. What
That's
do you want to
great.
do?
That's
I
great.
love that.
Yeah.
love that,
It'll
yeah.
just help you so much. And we live in a distracted society, so we have to drug ourselves so we're not distracted. It's like,
I have a question about that actually, because I have like a real, I don't even want to say love hate. Like I just hate my phone, and I hate like that it's constantly going off. I constantly have to get back to, a lot of people. And then, so what I do is I just go like this, because I also like truly love to be present. Like I really love to be, I think it's rude if I'm on my phone when other people are here, but I'm like, in today's world, that doesn't hold up, like you can't normalize a bad texter, when people like, I'm an accidental ghoster, like where I won't text somebody back because like, they text, I'm like, oh, I'm with you. And then I'll text them later. Then, it's not the right time. And then it just keeps getting, punted. And then 8 years later.
yeah, but if you have boundaries around it, you teach people how to treat you by what you tolerate and how you communicate. And so if you're always getting back to people and they think you're rude if you don't, well, you've taught them that they can manipulate you with guilt. And so you're in charge of your life.
Okay.
And I think having regular breaks, like we're not on our phones now because we're
Connecting.
doing something important.
Yeah.
And so I think you get to schedule the phone rather than the phone schedules you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that. Thank you.
Struggling with your mental health? At Amen Clinics, we use brain imaging and personalized care to help you heal at 11 locations: Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, DC, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Miami, New York, Orange County, California, Seattle, and Scottsdale. Visit amenclinics.com. But you had a friend suicide a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Best friend, 20 years.
I'm so sorry. That's terrible.
Thank you. Sir.
Because you have emotional trauma in your brain.
I do.
You do.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's still circling.
Can you tell like when it's from?
No.
Okay.
I'm just go, I have to ask him about emotional trauma. In the therapy you've had, have you ever had EMDR?
No.
It's a specific form of therapy. It's called eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. So, like for my patients, I have them keep a journal. And every 5 years, like 0 to 5, 5 to 10, so on the left side of the page, write down what awesome things happened. And on the other side of the page, what awful things happened.
Sure.
And then with EMDR, we'll like pick the top 10.
Wow.
Go after the worst one first.
Yeah, sure.
Have you bring it up. Have you bring up the feelings, the emotions within, get your eyes to go back and forth. And you just sort of imagine being on a train going back to when that happened.
Okay.
It's intense when you bring it up and then it's not.
Wow.
And then it might be connected to something else. And then it might be connected to something else. And so if you go back, for example, to your friend's suicide, I mean, it's terrible and it's awful and you'll feel it. But then those feelings tend to dissipate. You still remember them. You still remember them with love, but it doesn't circle in your head. And the pattern in your brain, which I'll show you in a little bit, calms down. I published a study on police officers who were involved in shootings. And they couldn't go back to work because they were so upset. And they all went back to work.
Wow.
And it was cool.
A lot of friends do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really helpful. And it's one of the things I recommended for you just because I saw that pattern.
Sure.
Lyme, you've had shingles, you have asthma, and high IgE, which is an immunoglobulin, and high eosinophils on your white count. So there's an immune activation in your
like
body.
an autoimmune something.
Yeah. And I just think you should see Dr. Cornish and she should help hunt that down for you. And I'm like not a huge fan of, oh, I have an autoimmune disease. It's like, well, why do you have an autoimmune
Yeah,
disease?
yeah, yeah.
Is your gut not healthy? Is
Right.
it the substances?
Right.
It's like, well, why do you have
Well,
it?
you know, I've always been like sick, I guess. Like I was hospitalized twice when I was a kid. I didn't write that on there. With pneumonia, allergic to everything. My parents actually sent me to live with my grandmother in Florida for a month when I was having right after the pneumonia because of the in New York, like the pollen was so bad or something. So I mean, I've always had like high inflammation or allergies, you know.
I mean, even when we first started dating, you were in and out of the hospital. I mean, you've gone through so many surgeries. I mean, we were first dating.
Way to bring this up. Okay. So
He had some stomach issues. And
Yeah,
the doctor
I
had
thought
to.
that-
And your
Got a
brain
finger. What?
feels that.
yeah.
And that may be what you're trying to calm down. Your sleep's low.
Very low.
Yeah.
Ooh, very low.
Well,
Very
I'm also
low.
sleeping next to the lightest sleeper on the planet.
This is for another. This is another conversation.
Sure, but if I like sniff, I hear, and then I gotta
we're
like go
basically
downstairs.
in
Like,
separate bedrooms at this
like
point.
I mean, she yells at me for sneezing. I'm like, that's involuntary. I can't control
You
that.
try sleeping with him, and then we can have a conversation. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Okay.
Well, but it sounds important.
Sleep. It is.
Sleep
It
is
is so important. You are clocking sometimes. What was it the other day? 2.5 hours.
Well, yeah, it's like 3.
That's
And
And I
wild.
go to bed early. I go to bed real early. I'm like a grandpa. So
He's
I'm
like a 7:45.
okay, probably 8.
I'm not
Probably 8.
roasting
Depends
you.
if
This
it's
is
in the
the
winter.
truth. This is a 7:45.
My children
out
make
cold.
totally fun of me.
Yeah,
Because I'm like,
you know.
it's 8:45.
He
I'm going.
can't-
I was like, I'll
can't
do the
hang.
wake up with the kids. I ain't putting them to bed because I'll be sleeping.
But
already.
normally, and this has been since you were a kid, you wake up early, very early, like in the 4 and 5.
So if you go to sleep at 8, what time do you wake up?
Well, so, you know, let me give you an occasional. We just did the thing. So, you know, if I go to sleep, let's say 8, okay, then I'll probably wake up at like 1. And then I'm like stuck in the probably pee, you know, and then I'm stuck like, oh, I can't wake her up. And then I'll do anything. And then I'll hear the exhale. And then I'm like, shit.
Pretend
And
like
then-
I'm
and then-
not in bed.
Well, I sleep
Do you
better
go
when you're
back
not.
to sleep when you wake
When
up
you're not
at
there,
1?
yes, I do.
Okay.
When you're there, then I go down and grab a snack. I watch a little, you know.
That's
It's
horrible.
horrible. Okay. I'm not here to justify that, but I'll walk to the basement. It's got a big TV.
You guys should sleep in separate rooms.
Yes.
Okay. This is why she's here. I
Thank
know.
you. The
We're getting
permission
closer.
that I needed.
We're getting close.
Cuddle with each other for sure.
Yeah.
That's
Well, she's not
right.
a cuddler, so we're just actually going to have different houses.
Oof.
Yeah, everything's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Oh, I'm crushing.
So this is the long computer test you took today. And these are just how you answered questions, which is yes to ADHD, some substance stuff that we talked about.
Mhm.
You're really good at recognizing faces.
Yeah.
You actually recognize positive faces faster than negative faces. That's good. You get your feelings hurt, you sort of bounce back from it. That is good. Not horribly stressed, anxious, or depressed. Your memory, long-term, short-term, is not great. That's not good if you're learning a lot of lines
Sure.
over and over. Again, focus, not awesome. Planning, not awesome. Processing speed, not awesome. Flexibility, sort of okay.
I got to the gray.
But we need to make this better.
Yeah.
And so, and I think I'll show you in a second. I think it's because you're poisoning yourself.
Okay.
Reasonably positive. I like that. Not terribly resilient. I think that's the busyness in your brain, but very social. All right.
What was the resiliency part?
It's how you answered the questions. I don't worry about that one so much. This is the one I worry about the most.
The conscious negative. Okay.
So we do a study called SPECT, and you've seen Charlie's scan. And SPECT basically tells us 3 things: good activity, too little, or too much.
Sure.
And then our job is to balance it. And this is our goal. Smooth, looking down from the top, up from the bottom, one side, then the other. Should just be full, even, and symmetrical. Here, blue is average activity. Red is the top 15%. White is the top 8%. So white's like the really active parts of the brain.
Okay.
And it should be here. And you'll notice with Charlie, this just absolutely goes away.
Yeah.
And she tries to concentrate.
Yeah.
Wow.
So with yours, it's not bad, but it's bumpy. You see the bumpiness?
Yeah.
The bumpiness is the problem because it means toxicity.
I see a lot of bumps in there.
It's bumpy.
It's a bumpy road.
And
Cutter
here,
Mike.
you see these valleys. So that's the ADD,
Okay.
toxicity, trauma at some point, and it could be the concussion or playing rugby.
And that's the physical or the emotional?
Physical.
Okay, physical.
And hyperbaric oxygen is really helpful
Okay.
Yeah.
for this. So, and one of the biggest benefits of hyperbaric oxygen is you sleep better. I did the big NFL study when
Yeah.
the NFL was sort of lying. It had a problem with
CTE.
traumatic brain injury in football. They've come around since. But when I put players in the chamber, they slept better.
Wow.
That was the first thing we saw.
It might be my new bedroom. I might just move
Maybe a
there.
new bedroom.
That'd be great.
Well, I saw Justin Bieber and he slept in his chamber. Not sure I recommend it.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. You have a great cerebellum,
Heard that.
and this is when you concentrate. But if you look, it makes a diamond. That's the trauma pattern. And it's pretty clear. Worry, anxious. And when I see that, I published a couple of studies on it. It goes with emotional trauma in the past. And EMDR seems to calm it down. But it's so busy, I'm like, I wonder if Lyme has anything to do with it.
Okay.
Or whatever is the origin of your immune system working hard. So what do I think? Yes, I think you have ADHD and a concussion or more, the toxicity on the scans, the emotional trauma, high testosterone. So what do we do? Cornish for a Lyme consult, hyperbaric oxygen, and I think that'll give you a really healthier looking brain.
Okay.
Some supplements that help. I would add happy saffron as a way to calm your limbic brain as opposed give you something.
Yeah, give me something. Yeah.
Give you something to sort of settle it down.
Yeah.
And then I would just love for you to love your brain and just every day you ask this one question. Is this good for my brain or bad for it? Is it good for my brain or bad for it? All the evidence on alcohol is bad.
Right.
There's just no good evidence. The American Cancer Society came out against any alcohol because any alcohol is associated with an increased risk of 8 different cancers.
Wow.
And it's like decisions aren't better on alcohol. Brain is not better. Your brain is totally mendable.
I love that.
But I want you to love it and never do anything to hurt it. All right. You exercise on a regular basis, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's,
Kind of when I'm getting job ready. I'm a little lazier when, the downtime, but for sure when it's time to go to work.
I would say, can I just say that you are an extremist? He's either on or he's off. And it is one or the other for the most part, I would say. So he's going to start shooting season 3 of Linus in October. So he's sort of on right now. And he will be, when he puts his mind to it, he will exercise every day. He will eat healthy, the whole thing.
I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking.
He does the whole thing. And it's obviously maybe for vanity, right? I mean, for his job.
That's all we got.
but
He's on camera, but
right?
of course. But I will tell you what, when the man is off, you will
There's
see.
no Dairy Queen that's safe. I mean,
midnight snacks. You
I will
cannot
murder anything that's
icy
chocolate.
wrappers,
So we
candy
have to figure
wrappers,
out
the whole thing.
how to tap into the motivation to be great, even when you're not
Right.
on camera.
Even when it's not
Yes.
for a job.
Right.
The discipline part, the overall caring about myself.
It's just,
Which
it's
is
almost like
and
a
I
rigid way of
wanna-
thinking.
We'll take a break in a little bit because I want to show you. I often make my patients posters.
Okay.
Here's a healthy brain. Here's yours.
Ooh, I love that.
That's
Here's
great.
yours if you do what I say. And here's yours if you don't.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
that's
cool.
great. That would be great too.
That's cool.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah. I had an actor who, like, I saw him for a couple of times and then lost touch with him. 10 years later, he said, when he saw me, he completely stopped drinking. And this poster scared the hell out of him.
Oh, that's great. That's what we
my
need.
Gosh.
New learning, you're going to do that in
Yeah,
your job. Or with the golf videos. A huge fan. of golf.
Yeah.
Are you taking omega-3s?
No, I should. I think we have some at the house. I dabbled. I should.
So I want you to, it's my NFL formula,
Okay.
2 packets a day,
Okay.
multiple vitamin, fish oil, and a brain boost that works in 6 different ways. In fact, max would be the one I would change it to. All those lower numbers we saw,
Mhm.
they'll all go to the right.
Wow.
Just the supplements.
No way.
I published a study on it. All of these go over there.
No kidding.
Yeah. So
And is that from like here forward, or I'll like remember the fight we had where I was right 3 weeks
it's
ago?
both.
Okay.
But with the saffron, you'll remember the better stuff.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I
that's
like that.
good.
Okay.
And your negativity is not bad, right? I see a lot of patients, they're like over here and like, we have to work on today is going to be a great day.
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, you have to train that.
Like to get out of bed type thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to give you omega-3 fatty acids. I'm going to give you great multiple vitamin and a brain
Thank
boost.
you. Thank you.
So those packets, 2 a day, you can take 2 at the same time. If you have ADD, it's probably better so you don't forget the other one. This saffron, you'll notice your mood is up
Okay.
and you'll be less worried.
Okay.
And the gummies for when you feel anxious.
Yeah. Probably a little. Yeah.
That's all you need to
I
say,
want to order an
gummies.
ApoE gene type and an MTHFR. And I think the big one is this, is avoid exposure. It's like you want to have a better brain. I don't know if you guys know the app Think Dirty.
No, I was just going to
It
ask.
allows
that.
you to scan all of your personal products, tell you on
Oh.
a scale of 1 to 10 how quickly they're killing you.
Oh, wow.
Kind of like the
The yucca for food? or
the
something?
Bobby approved or whatever. Yeah,
Saunas, do you take saunas?
Yeah.
we have one at home.
We have an infrared sauna.
Great. I get in 3 or 4 times a week.
Great.
It will help detoxify
Okay. Perfect.
your system. Kill the ants. ANT stands for automatic negative thoughts, thoughts that come into your mind automatically and ruin the day.
Mhm.
Very important to learn not to believe every
Right.
stupid thing you think.
That's in your kids' book.
It's in my kids'
Yeah,
book.
we have that.
Give your mind a name. I don't know what you might give your mind. Its name. I named mine after my pet raccoon when I was 16. She was a troublemaker. I loved her,
Yeah.
but she was a troublemaker.
Yeah.
So when my mind starts bothering me, like the chatter that you get stoned,
Yeah.
you just have to learn how to separate
Sure.
from it. I sat next to Lisa Trout recently. Lisa and her husband own Justify,
Okay.
the Triple Crown winning racehorse.
Yeah.
And I was sitting next to her and I'm like, would you ever get Justified drunk? And she goes, no. I said, would you ever feed him junk food? Like, would you take him to Dairy Queen? No.
No Dairy Queen.
I'm like, why? Why wouldn't you feed him junk food? He'd never live up to his potential.
There it is.
And you're worth so much more.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it's this mindset thing. Like Drew Carey, he said eating crappy food isn't a reward. It's a punishment. And as soon as I read that, I go, oh, he's going to stay healthy.
Right.
Because it's the mindset.
Right.
That's right.
When you do the right thing, feel proud of yourself and kick your ass when you do the wrong. Feel the wrong thing. Your vitamin D level is 37. I'd sort of wish it was 50. In the packets, there's going to be 2,000 units of vitamin D.
Okay, great.
I only saw your testosterone. No, I think I saw thyroid was fine. How is your diet?
Odie was right.
When he's on, it's great.
Yeah, when I'm on, it's great. It's like meat, veggies, when I'm off, it's everything.
When do you film the new season?
We start first week in October. So
I'm so excited because I love that
Me
show.
too. I
Yeah,
just read
same.
the first script. It's so good.
Have you ever been hypnotized?
No.
It's awesome.
Really?
For your anxiety and calming things down. It's like the perfect thing because it activates your frontal lobe, so your executive functions better, but it calms your emotional brain. I have an app called Brain Fit Life 5.0. Make sure we send them that. There's hypnosis for sleep. There's hypnosis for pain. There's hypnosis for anxiety. Favorite one for you is peak performance.
Ooh.
So before you go on set, I just listen to it for 20 minutes and like get your brain in the right. I mean,
That's
you're already
great.
Love that.
That's great.
super competent.
Yeah.
But,
Love that.
yeah. And this is very important. It's very important for Charlie. When people first come to see us, they're not doing well, but they have good days and bad days, right? And then we intervene and they get better. That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
That's what happens. But nobody just gets better. They're like better and then they're not. They're better and then they're not. They're better and they're not. And we always want to take the down days and turn them into good data. What happened? What did she eat?
Mm-hmm.
What was going on in her environment? And if we always win or learn, we're just more likely to get to a much better place over time if we're curious and not furious.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So this is actually for both of you. Which tend to be you? So these are like the species, right? All or nothing things are all good or all bad. Comparison, focusing on the negative, beating yourself or others up with guilt, labeling, fortune telling.
I'm looking at that guy right there. If only I'll be happier when, or, focusing on the negative or blaming,
Yeah, blaming's right there.
Well, I only
make sure you
blame
saw
him,
that.
not
So
anybody
make sure you
else.
saw that
It's
one.
just mostly pointed to you.
You don't have like he's perfect up there.
That's his problem.
Mind reading? Would you say that?
No. I don't want you guys, I want you saying yours. I don't want you to go, yep, that's you.
Yeah,
yep,
that's
No, that's what I'm
exactly
saying.
right.
I'm me.
That's what
I
said
think
me.
I'm
Which one's you?
mind read. Do I like try and what would I? Guilt. What? I would say, what's fortune telling?
It's where you predict things are going to turn out badly, even though you don't have evidence of it.
I think mind reading. I think I'm overly confident about what someone else is thinking when they could not
Even
be
though they
thinking.
haven't told you.
Yeah.
Mine would be that one.
Yours
If
would be this
only.
one.
Yeah, I think so.
Whenever you feel sad or mad or nervous or out of control, just write down what you're thinking and ask yourself whether or not it's true.
Right. I love
Oh,
that.
that's great.
And write the opposite of what you're thinking and meditate on that.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm.
I haven't heard that. I like that.
We won't make it. Is that true? I don't know. We will make it. And if you meditate on that, you're much more likely to behave in ways that you're more likely to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so great.
So these are the questions that I teach all of my patients.
Can we have printed out sheets? Okay. Thanks, Natalie.
So Carlos Whitaker came and did our show like you guys, and he was worried he was going to get Alzheimer's disease like his dad. And I just took him through the process.
Oh, wow.
So if you write down your worst thoughts, and that was one of his worst thoughts, I'm going to get Alzheimer's like my dad. I'm like, is that true? I don't know. Is it absolutely true? No. How does it make him feel? Terrible. How does it make him act? More likely to drink. What's the outcome? More likely to get Alzheimer's disease. Wow. How would he feel without the thought? Stress-free, motivated to be healthy, less likely to get Alzheimer's disease. The opposite is I won't get Alzheimer's disease. And he goes, yeah, that's true with the right plan. So it's disciplining your mind. As actors, you have to discipline so much about yourselves, right? You have to discipline your facial expressions. You have to discipline your body. You have to discipline so much. But you also have to practice, right? It's something that is a craft. It's a skill you build over time. Managing your mind is the same thing. You have to do it over and over again. Last week, we had NBA superstar Julius Randle here. I love him so much. And
so cool.
I'm like, how many free throws have you shot? Like tens of thousands of them. Because in the playoffs, he was spectacular. He shot like 85%. And it's like, you got to do that with your mind, right? Sort of like shooting free throws. Got to do it over and over and over again. So I want you to write down your negative thoughts. And
Love
then
that.
kill them.
Yeah, blast them.
Are you excited to optimize your brain and help the brains of those you love? Do you want to prevent or treat memory problems, anxiety, or depression? Do you want to be happier? That's why I created Amen University, to take what I've learned over the last 45 years and help you have a better brain, a better mind, and a better body. You can take courses like our 30-day happiness challenge, which was shown in research to increase happiness by 32% in just 30 days, or memory rescue, or overcoming anxiety, depression, trauma, and grief, or healing ADD at home in 30 days, and much more. We also have professional courses and courses for kids, including Brain Thrive by 25, which was found in independent research to decrease depression and improve self-esteem. And as a special offer just for our listeners, you can save 20% on your next course. Visit amenuniversity.com and use the code podcast20. Well, that was amazing. We learned so much. I learned so much, and we had such a good time. And I just want to thank you so much for being so brave and so open. And I'm so excited to see what your brains are going to look like going forward in Charlie's brain. You've been watching Change Your Brain every day. Subscribe, leave us a comment, question, a review, share it with your friends.